So we have TD Ierlan joining us now, one of the newest members, or soon-to-be members, of the Denver Pioneers. TD, I think a lot of people are curious. Walk people through how you get from having your season canceled at Yale to now having the opportunity to play at Denver.
So obviously pretty crazy turn of events with the Ivy League canceling, essentially, and whatnot. So, yeah, I think the easiest thing was just having two of my best buddies and two of my teammates from last year at Yale, between Jackson and Lucas, them being out here and just kind of telling me how much they really liked it and liked all the guys, and them being on a trimester schedule and whatnot. They kind of helped me work through the process, and they're like, hey, if you guys can't do it, we'll try and find some room for you out here. So it's tough for Jackson. He had to kind of split his room with me, but it's been good. It's nice to get out here. I like the sun a lot. Don't really see it in the Northeast too much, but yeah, just kind of could work through it. Had obviously a lot of hoops to jump through, and hopefully can get out there and start helping the guys out.
So the second semester there at Denver ends here at the end of this week, then, which is why once you get to Sunday, you're eligible to play, correct?
Yeah, exactly. New trimester starts up. I guess technically at the end of this week.
So take me back to as you're trying to figure things out throughout the fall and throughout this winter, because it's such a killer. You figure out that you can go back to Yale for one more year, where you want to finish things out in terms of your college lacrosse career, and then you see that slowly start to drift away. What are the emotions that you went through?
I mean, it was a pretty tough process. Obviously going back, try and play for Coach Shea one more time. That was what everyone wanted to do. I think that was obviously outside of me. I had some interesting circumstances, but a lot of other seniors tried to do that at other places, and it just didn't. The Ivy League didn't really want to make it work for a lot of people. My circumstance made it interesting, and I mean, I guess honestly, it kind of did cost me to lose probably half of my season, just because with everyone else playing, they've kind of showed they had no intention on us playing, but they kind of kept delaying the decision, and I mean, Coach Shea, to his credit, was kind of like, I just don't see it happening. So I think we got to do this, and I mean, obviously, all of us and a bunch of the seniors from last year in my class wanted to go back and play at Yale, but just didn't work out for some reason. The Ivy League didn't think they were equipped to handle this, unlike every other conference in sports. So I guess it's tough, but a lot of emotions. But I'm just happy to be out here with some guys, meeting some new guys, and all the DU guys are great out here. So excited to give it one more go.
What will the emotions be like, whether it's this coming Sunday or some game here in the near future, when you finally get a chance to put on a college lacrosse jersey and play in a game?
I'm excited. It'll be weird throwing on another jersey. Obviously, it's tough. You never really want to have to play at three schools, but I mean, circumstances called for it, and better than sitting around and playing zero games. So just gonna go and try and help out, but it'll be weird. Never really worn red before, so we'll see how it goes. They've had quite the lineage of good face-off guys, so gonna try and come help out the unit we got right now, and we'll see how it goes. But really excited, really jacked up to get going with these guys.
I mean, you mentioned just you couldn't see your college lacrosse career just ending. I mean, was there part of you at any point where you just thought, like, I mean, maybe it's just over, like this is it? It ends last March because of circumstances?
Yeah, there's obviously last March, everyone kind of thought it was done, and then you get all right, they're going to get another year of eligibility, then Ivy's not granting another year of eligibility, but I can go back. But then they don't really have any intention on letting us play this year, so it's just like all over the map. And for whatever circumstances they thought, I mean, it just kind of hurt guys like me and a Jeff Teat that either could have explored other options, but they kind of, for some reason, they just delayed the decision, and windows closed to make other moves and try and go play other places. So, I mean, there's been a roller coaster of emotions, and I mean, I guess if you would have told me beginning of this year, even like early January, mid-January, that I would be out here, you said you're crazy. And even going through the the process of trying to make it accepted out here and the waivers and stuff filing for. I mean, there was a lot of doubt, honestly, that it was going to go through. I mean, there's a lot of nerve-wracking times. Had to go through a lot of steps, but I mean, happy to be out here now and happy to still get my Yale degree and go and play one more season with everyone and give college lacrosse one more good go.
So when did you know it was all going to work out? Was it like as recent as the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I did not know it was going to work out until I guess Monday, maybe over the weekend. Maybe over the weekend a little bit, but pretty much just like Monday. So I had to come out here, get my 90-day window started. I had to get out here so the guys didn't have to quarantine, obviously, because they got to play games regardless of if I'm here or not. So I had to get out here, and luckily everything went through. And yeah, it was a pretty nerve-wracking couple of weeks here. I was just. It was a roller coaster, but I'm happy it's over with now and hopefully going to get to play some games.
So the face-off rules have changed since the last time you played a college lacrosse game. How prepared are you for what the new rules are in terms of when you finally get to take some live reps?
We'll see. I guess I'm a little behind the 8 ball, but it's all right. Try and figure it out. I got good guys like Alec and Brett to catch me up, show me what I've missed. I watched a lot of film, and I've been doing them over the off season a ton. So we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I stink now. Maybe I'm not all that good. But I'm hopefully gonna go out there and be able to do my thing still. And there'll be some adjustments, but I'm ready to tackle the challenge, I think.
I'm sure you've had a chance to watch a bunch of college lacrosse, maybe more than you would have before. Like, what have you noticed with the new rules?
I think everyone's kind of got their own approach to these new rules. Obviously, the ball placement being different this year is going to be a little weird, a little bit of an adjustment. I was kind of confused on why that happened. Obviously, COVID protocols, I think, was the reason, but I thought that was a good thing they had going on before, but it's not really the refs' fault. I mean, they didn't really decide or whatnot. So I mean, they're doing their best. I guess there's still some hoops everyone's trying to jump through, but yeah, I think everyone is adjusting. There's a lot of unique styles out there, which is pretty cool to see. I've won against a decent amount of guys back home, and they're doing pretty well in college. So we'll see. Everyone's kind of got their own unique little take on it, and I guess there's not really a right or wrong way yet, but I guess that's how it was knee down. Everyone kind of had their own little tweaks and stuff, so it'll be interesting. I guess you kind of look at guys before that you went against, and they're doing some things way different. They're doing some things a little better now, some things a little worse, and it'll definitely be an adjustment. But it's interesting. We'll see.
You mentioned being unique, and it's unique for some of your former Yale teammates who joined this Denver team throughout a pandemic, but they've at least been there since the beginning of the year. How unique is it to try to immerse yourself in a brand new team when you guys can't really do anything together yet, and even at practice you can really barely interact? Like, how do you go about doing that, especially with the face-off group that obviously has had some success early on here in the year as well?
It's weird for sure. I guess it makes it nice. Obviously the guys got Kyle Smith, Ethan Walker, Colin Squires, and Danny Logan living with me, Jackson, and Lucas. So I mean, they're great. They're awesome. It's been a pretty nice, easy transition. Came and fit in. I mean, it's like, honestly, they're great guys, and they've made it super easy on me. The process between being here late, not knowing if I was going to really play or not, and I mean, they've been awesome. So I mean, it's been easy. They've made it easy. The guys are super great dudes. They're funny. I guess we're all a little weird, so we all fit in together. But yeah, and then just talking to Brett and Alec while I'm here, I guess just got a lot of free time on my hands right now, so trying to watch some scout and just tell them what I think sometimes. And I mean, they've been doing great themselves, so I just getting to know them a little bit. I mean, they're super nice guys, great face-off guys, obviously, in their own right. So I'm excited to help them out, and they're going to help me out too. And hopefully we can get this unit going pretty well and just can come in and mesh with the team. But I don't see too many issues on the chemistry side.
I tell you what, that's one heck of a house you guys have going on. Normal times, I might have to get out there and see what's going on in that place.
It is quite the house. We don't leave much with the quarantine rules, but we make do. I mean, you got some characters in the house for sure.
Who's the cook?
We all cook a little bit. Lucas is kind of always on our case. His mom being a nutritionist, he always is really big on cooking the veggies and stuff. But I mean, he always butchers a fair amount of things. But me and Jackson usually will do the pasta and chicken and whatnot, and let Lucas handle all the delicates. Even if he messes up or whatnot. But no, he's a pretty good cook. I guess everyone kind of does their own thing. Everyone's got their specialties. I mean, but we keep it pretty simple. It's a pretty busy kitchen, though.
Yeah, there you go. The pasta and chicken, the staples for any college athlete. Hey, TD, I hope I get to see you out there back on the field sometime very, very soon. We appreciate the time and good luck out there.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.